Hey guys, my name's Paul from Plan B Paraguay. Today we're back at Carew Cafe creating a video on some tips about living in Paraguay and residency and all things in regards to your success and your Plan B in Paraguay. So what we wanted to focus on today is credit cards. Okay, so online you probably see all the stuff about the credit card deals and the points and the platinum and the free flights and the Chase Sapphire and all that stuff, and that's all great. But what a lot of people don't realize is Paraguay also has some really good credit card deals. So firstly, the question is, why would a country like Paraguay have these really good deals? And I'm going to be honest, my personal opinion is that the banks here realize that in general, Paraguayans are good at getting into debt, but they probably don't pay off their debts too soon. So the banks here know if they can get people, have a few $1,000s debt in their name, they're going to be paying that interest every month, and it's going to be a good source of income for the banks. And for that reason, the banks feel that they can just almost give away these really good benefits because they know in the long run they're going to make it back with high interest rates on the debts that the regular Paraguayans have. So what's a good example of this? So one bank I wanted to talk about today that's very popular in Paraguay is called Weno. So it's U-E-N-O, kind of like the word bueno but without the B. And this bank has some of the best deals that you can get in Paraguay as a credit card, and it's also one of the easiest to get. So first, let's talk about how you get it, some of the perhaps disadvantages of it, and then what some of the advantages are. So what's great about these new banks in Paraguay is that all you need to do is one, have a cedula, which is the residency ID card that you'd get using a service like ours. And then two, you're going to download an app with a Paraguayan phone number, and then you're going to put your details into that app. And then after a couple of weeks, it is Latin America, let's be realistic, 2 weeks or so, you're going to be able to go to Weno and you're going to be able to pick up your card in person. So how these cards work is quite interesting. These cards are a mixture of a credit and a debit card. So I won't show you all my details to you here, but on the back it actually has two numbers. It has a number for the credit card and it has a number for the debit card. So what you do with these cards is actually first you can put Guarani, the local currency, into it, but it also has the ability to a small credit function. Now, when you use that credit function that's on the card, that's where you're going to get all these discounts. So probably the only drawbacks in terms of this bank accounts versus, say, a full bank account like you're used to in your home country is a couple things. It's purely only the local currency, so it doesn't have US dollars, and you're not going to be able to transfer money, say from your Wise account or from an international bank account into these. So the only way you can really charge these cards in a way is to get cash, whether it's taking it out from the ATMs here or doing a crypto P2P transaction, that sort of thing. But then once you do have cash in these cards and you've charged it, there's a lot of benefits. So let's go through those now. Okay, so right now I'm on the Weno website just to go through some of the main discounts you can get using the credit facility on this. So for example, the Uber Eats of Paraguay, it's called Perizos Ya, and here you can get 40% discount. So I know this. So the other day I felt like a steak, I was lazy, I couldn't be bothered leaving my apartment. A very nice steak in Paraguay is about $15 delivered. With that 40% off, it was it was less. It was like $10 or so, $9. Then the next one here. So again, Paraguay has its own Uber called Move, and here you see 30% off your Move app. Then we keep going. One of the best ones I had recently is the main store in Asunción here, Paseo La Galeria. It has all the modern brands that you'd get around the world. And I wanted to buy some new Nikes here. So usually a good place to buy Nikes, obviously in America, is on Amazon, right? You can buy them on Amazon, you can get it shipped to Paraguay. That's no problem. But here, using the credit card, Nike has 40% off on new shoes. So I could buy the new latest Nikes that it was 40% off. It was even cheaper than what you could get at, in America, which is one of the cheapest places to get Nike. So in regards to just the benefits, this little card is very useful and very easy to obtain. Okay, so that's how you can use Weno, one of the simplest, easiest accounts to get those, 40, 30% plus from many of the main brands in Paraguay. However, like we said, that's just only the local currency. Now, if you do want to get a full US dollar account, we can help you with it. They are available in Paraguay. Here's some of the main banks here. With these accounts, however, it is a little bit more of a process. You will need to have to show where the money's come from, or you need to have to show some sort of income in Paraguay to obtain these. So very simple, easy to get the benefits here. When you want the full credit card, with the big limits, 10,000, 20,000, 50,000, whatever it is, you can use cards like this with the big banks. However, I'm going to be honest, this takes a little bit more time to get. So again, if you do have the full accounts like this, you have the complete international transfer, you can send US dollars in. It works just exactly how a bank account would in the country you're probably used to. So there's sort of two options. Easy, simple to get, and also takes a little bit more time, but definitely worth it in the long run. So I hope you found that useful today. Here at Plan B Paraguay, we live here full time, right? So we can tell you the little hints and tips that we learn from here helping our clients that you're not going to get from, say, someone who's living in Dubai trying to tell you about Paraguayan residency. If you'd like to get more advice on Paraguay and Paraguayan residency, you can follow us on Twitter, or keep following us on YouTube here, where we're intending to keep producing content and giving you guys more tips on how you can also have a successful Plan B in Paraguay. You'll find the links to our Twitter, our YouTube, and our other social medias in the description of this video. Or if you'd like to book just a free half-an-hour call with me to see if Paraguay is for you, we also have that link in the description as well. Thanks for watching the video, guys, and we'll speak to you soon.